The image of brightness repeated forms clarity. The great man, in accordance with this, cultivates more and more his brilliant virtue, and diffuses its brightness over the four quarters of the land. Wilhelm/Baines, that which is bright rises twice. The image of fire. Thus the great man, by perpetuating this brightness, illuminates the four quarters of the world. Blofeld. This hexagram symbolizes fire rising in two tongues of brilliant flame. The superior man, by perpetuating the brilliance of the ancients, illuminates every quarter of the earth. In other words, we should make ourselves as completely dependent on the principle of righteousness as natural objects are dependent upon nature. In this way, we are sure to be successful. Wu. Brightness doubled makes allegiance. Thus, the great man carries on the brightness to shine the four corners of the earth. Commentary, Confucius/Legge. Clarity means clinging attachment. The sun and moon have their roots in heaven, and all the growing things have their roots in the earth. The double brightness of the two trigrams is rooted in correctness, and all under heaven are thereby transformed. The magnetic second line is central and correct, indicating a free and successful course. Nourishing a passive docility will lead to good fortune. Legge. Clarity is the trigram of fire and light, and the sun is the source of both of these. Its attribute is brightness, and by a natural metaphor, intelligence. But this trigram also means inhering or adhering to, being attached to. In the hexagram, we have a double brightness, a phrase which denotes the ruler. If we take the two central lines as emblematic of this situation, we have the magnetic dwelling within the dynamic above and below, a condition requiring a docile humility and strict adherence to what is correct. Cheng Su says, the nature of the ox is docile, and that of the cow is much more so. The subject of the hexagram, adhering closely to what is correct, must be able to act in obedience to it, as docile as a cow, and then there will be good fortune. Notes and paraphrases. Judgment. Willed persistence gets results. Be receptive to your inner light and reflect it in your life. The superior man cultivates his capacity to manifest his comprehension of the work in his everyday choices. Light is a symbol of both normal consciousness and superconsciousness. Probably every religion in the world uses it in the latter sense, from the let there be light in the first chapter of Genesis to the Lord of Light, Ahura Mazda, the supreme being of Zoroastrianism. The Tibetan Book of the Dead speaks of the clear white light,